Good day, everyone. This is an example of a smart home automation using Arduino UNO, Bluetooth module, and a mobile application. Bluetooth-based home automation using Arduino UNO, Bluetooth module, and a mobile app. This home automation system is a low-cost design that uses an Arduino board and a mobile app to control home appliances, which are connected via relays to the board. The communication between the Arduino board and mobile phone is wireless. That is, you communicate using your phone and you communicate using your phone to the board without any wire connection. And what do we even mean by this home automation? Sometimes when you mention automation, it means that thing is automatic. That is, the home automation is an automatic way of controlling your household appliances, your activities via the internet or via wireless. You can control your uh, appliances without any physical connection. Technology is advancing daily, and things, that is home appliances, I classify them as things, are becoming smarter by day. And the way we handle our things too should be smart. We don't need any physical touch, maybe to press your switch and to plug in your appliances before you can control your utilities at home. The use of smartphone to control our home appliances is influenced by the advancement in technology. And automation itself saves us a lot of energy. Yeah, you can save a lot of energy. Maybe when you are going out for your daily activities, you are going to the office and you forget to switch off, or maybe your TV set or your refrigerator. So easily, when you are connected to the internet, easily you can pull out your mobile phone and switch off anything at home. So the use of home automation will help greatly the elderly, most especially, and the handicapped to perform their daily tasks with no stress. So this do it yourself is based on, as you have seen in the first slide, you Arduino UNO board, the Bluetooth module, and you need some relay module and the mobile app to be able to control any of your utilities. These are the major components I use. At least I've done some videos using Arduino UNO, but this one, a Bluetooth module and relay module for shining. Other accessories that I am using are jumper wires, battery, the 9-volt battery, then the loads, maybe bulbs, lamp holders, etc., and the breadboard. So you will need to download some software too. As you know that if you are dealing with Arduino, you have to download the Arduino IDE through means where you will upload your code onto your board. Then the Arduino Bluetooth home automation app, you will download it from the Play Store. And this is because we have so many home automation app on Google Store. So this one, Arduino Bluetooth home automation, this is the type. You can see the icon, and after downloading, when you open it, the second picture will appear like this. So AC05 Bluetooth module, this is the module, is having a 6 pin, and if you turn it backward, you will see the enable pin, the VCC, the ground, the transmission pin, the receiving pin, and the state. So out of this 6 pin, we are only using 4 pins, that is the VCC. You connect the VCC to the supply of maybe plus 5 volts. As you can see, is working within the range of 3.6 to 6 volts. Then the GND, that's the ground, connect it usually to the negative. Then the transmission pin of the Bluetooth module will go to the receiver pin of the Arduino UNO board. Then you connect the receiver pin to the transmitting pin of the Arduino board. That's how it's been connected. At least you can see the label here. So the Bluetooth module is used to communicate between microcontrollers. Arduino board is a microcontroller, and other devices like mobile phones, laptops that have Bluetooth functions. Most especially, you know that mostly all mobile smartphones now you have Bluetooth connection, and your laptops will having Bluetooth connection. So you can use this Bluetooth module to connect between them. And the module RS pin is connected to TS, that is the transmission pin of the microcontroller, and TS of the ACO5 connected to the RS of the microcontroller, vice versa. And when you want to upload your code, you have to remove the TX and the RS pin from the Arduino UNO. And after uploading your code on the board, then you fix them back. And this is the relay module. Your relays are majorly switches to open and close a circuit here. It makes and it breaks. That is, you make them to open and close, or that is to on and off a circuit. They are electromechanical switch, which are operated by small amounts of current, but employed to turn on and off a larger current in circuits like this one. Like in this project, the relay module I use is of a 5 volts. Then you use it to control 5 volt DC. For that matter, you use it to control appliances that works with 220 to 240 volt AC. So that's why it makes use of a small amount of current DC, and you use it to turn a circuit of current, that is to control high voltage. These are examples of relay modules. Like this, you have a one relay module, two relays, and I mean two channels, and this one is 4 channels, and another one is 8 channels. That is 8 in one channel. You understand? But in this project, I don't have the module at hand, but I improvise using all this single relay. That is this type, and this is the type I use 5 volt. And this one is called a 5-pin volt. You can see the common. You can see the internal diagram. You can see it's like a coil of conductor. That's the coil. Understand? That's where you power the relay, and you have the normally open and the normally closed. And on the normally open, you connect your load. One of the load we make use of it, and the common is connected to the ground of the supply. So this is the coil. That's where you power. When you power it, then you can see the mechanical switching of the internal relay. So this is Arduino UNO. I've explained in some of my videos what an Arduino UNO does. So you can go to arduino.cc to really learn more about how an Arduino works and the different types of Arduino you can find. So this is the commonest microcontroller that is used, most especially for beginners. And apart from that, it's very easily to come by. So Arduino boards are used for electronic design. One of the main importance or usefulness is that it is user friendly and can be used to control higher voltage, e.g. 100 to 200 volt home appliances as used in this project. Yes, and an Arduino Uno works within the range of 5 volts to 9 volts, and sometimes maybe it can be up to 12 volts, but not advisable. But within the range of 5 to 9 volts, can still work perfectly, and you can use them to control appliances of 240 volt AC. So they are low cost, flexible, easy to use programming, and because they are open source microcontrollers, you can use it for this, then you can erase the code and put another code on it. So this is the circuit diagram. I like to use this one so that at least when you see the diagram, you'll be able to join, just as I did my own experimentally. And if you look at the relay, if you turn it back down, if you look at the relay, you will see the coil, the common. If you look at this diagram very well, the VGC I connected to the plus 5 volts. Then the ground I connected to the GND of the Arduino board. Then all the coil, I'm driving 4 loads. So one of the coil I connected to the digital pins 8, 9, 10, and 11. You can see 8, 9, 10, and 11. Then I looped the common together, and that one will go to one of the positive supply of the or one of the supply leg of the load I want to drive. Then you can see the NO means the normally open pin. I connected to one of the loads. Understand? I'm driving 4 loads. This is one bulb, another bulb, another bulb. You understand? So I connected one of the legs. Then the other one, which is the red one, which is the live, that means the live wire. I connected. I looped them together too. Understand? So into going to two 220 to 240 volts AC. I think looking at the diagram, you'll be able to do this very well. For the load, you'll be able to do it very well because you'll be using maybe a lamp holder or a socket. So one leg will go to either the live or the neutral, and the other one, you will loop them together, just as the red line speaks much about that. So I believe from this, you'll be able to connect looking at the diagram. So this is the simple way and the explanatory way I think I can draw the diagram so that you'll be able to see them when you get your Bluetooth module, when you get your Arduino module, then the relay. I use this relay because I'm not using the module, but I use this relay to explain more better. It works the same way as if you get the 4-channel relay. And this is the code. After joining all the components together, this is the code. You can see the pin 8, pin 9, 10, and 11. Those are the output. Yeah, because that's the output that goes to the relay. So that is the output. Then one of the things you will see here too is high and low, meaning on and off. That is when the first bulb, when you high means on and low means off. So like that of pin 9, high, low, 10, high, low. You understand? Digital right, that is when you switch it off. Then if not off, then it will be low, that is you off it. Similarly, pin 11. So that's just the code. You can upload the code onto your Arduino. And if you want to extend, maybe you want to extend your appliances to like maybe 6, then you have to use more of digital pin, maybe like 12, or maybe you have to use like 4, 5. It depends, and you just write the code to suit your purpose. You have to download this app from the Google Play Store. We have so many Bluetooth automation app on the Play Store, but this one, you search for this one, Arduino Bluetooth Home Automation, with this icon. Then after installing it, you open it, and when you open it, you will see something like this second picture: smart home, connect to Bluetooth, code and tutorial. If you click the code and tutorial, you will see the code I showed in the last slide. You see the code and the tutorial, the diagram, the circuit diagram of how you can connect your relay module. Then you have to open your Bluetooth, switch on your Bluetooth on your smartphone, then pair the device. And when you are pairing the device, you will see HC05. So you connect to the Bluetooth. And when you click the connect to Bluetooth on your mobile app, then it pairs successfully and it will show you connected. So from there, you'll be able to control your appliances. And the next slide is the video description. This is the setup of the Bluetooth home automation, and this is the Bluetooth module. It's having 6 pins. If you turn it back, you can see state, RSD, TXD, GND, VCC, and EN, which is the enable pin. So the state and the enable pin are not used, but I use the RS, which is the receiver pin, this transmitting pin, then the ground and the VCC. You can see that we can power the module between 3.6 to 6 volts, and the RX and TX, we can power them with 3.3 volts and above, between 3.3 and 5 volts. Like this one, I am using a 9-volt battery to power it, and sometimes I use the laptop through this port. That's where we upload the code on the Arduino board. You can use that port too, because the output of the USB of a laptop is usually 5 volts and the current is constant too. So this is you can see the Arduino board. I'm using only 4 output because I'm driving 4 loads of different bulbs. I decided to use these bulbs, you understand, just to differentiate. You have the green, the white, the red, and also the white, to differentiate it. And because I am driving 4 loads, You can use fan, you can use anything at the output. It will work perfectly. Because I'm driving a 4 load, and that's why I'm using 4 relays. And instead of this, I am not having the module, the 4-in-1 module. Yeah, the 4 channel relay. I'm not having that, and that's why I improvise using this single type of relay. And I am using, you can see, a 5-volt relay. I'm using a 5-volt relay. You can actually see this type of relay in 12-volt and 24-volt, but I'm using a 5-volt relay. And from the PPT, you can see that I explained the pin. You have 5 pins. These are called 5 pins relay. You have the normally open pin, normally closed. You have the common and the coil. This is the type. You can see the 2 extreme here is the coil. As you can see the internal wiring diagram here. You can see it. So this one, the middle one, is the common. This one is normally closed. If you see, it's close to the common, and this one is normally open. And is the normally open, we connect to one of the legs of the load that we want to drive, just as this. This is the normally open because it's open. So I connected the one leg, then the second relay too. I connect one leg, then the third relay, the normally open, is connected to this, and the other one is connected to this. Then the common, which is the middle one, you can see I use the black, a black cable. Understand? That's the common. So I looped everything together. Yeah, the 4 relays, I looped everything together, and this is it. That one will go to the negative supply. Then the other one that will go to the positive supply too, I represented by using the yellow cable. So I looped them out. So this one will go to the supply 220 to 240. You power it with 220 to 240 volts. Then coming back to the relay, using all this red, you can see I use 4 digital pins of the Arduino board, 8, 9, and 10. So one of the legs of each relay, that is one of the coil, is connected to the digital pin. This is 1, this is 2, this is the 3rd one, and this is the 4th one. It's connected to the 4 digital pins, that is pin 8, 9, and 10 of the Arduino board. While the last one of the coil, I looped that one also using the green cable. You can see that one is connected to the negative, to the ground of the Arduino board. And the Bluetooth module, the transmitting pin of the Bluetooth module is connected to the receiver pin of the Arduino board, while the receiver module, the receiver pin is connected to the transmitter pin of the Arduino board, and the positive of the module 2 is connected to the 5-volt supply of the Arduino board, and the negative of the module, that is the AC05 Bluetooth module, is connected to the ground also. And that's just a brief description. If you see the circuit diagram and you arrange it properly, you'll be able to power it successfully, and it will operate very well. I hope you got the brief explanation about this. So the next thing is just download, as I have said in the PPT. You just download, go to your Google Play Store, download the Arduino Bluetooth Home Automation. Then you will launch it. Then you will on the Bluetooth of your mobile phone. Then you will connect, you will search and pair the device. So when the device is paired, you will see the light will be blinking, be twice per second. Then you will know that the Bluetooth is connected. Then you can be able to switch on any of these appliances. You can see I have powered using my laptop. I've powered using my laptop. You can see the Bluetooth is blinking. The red light is blinking. Then the Arduino is powered on. The next thing is to switch on my Bluetooth. My Bluetooth is on. Then I have the Arduino app already installed. Can you see it? It will come out like this. Then I will click connect to Bluetooth. Then I have two Bluetooth devices connected, but this one, the first one is the HC. That's the normal Bluetooth. You can see it's showing connected. So you can see the light is coming on? Can you see the red one is on? Can you see the other white? And can you see the other green? So let me switch off the second, the third, and then the last one. Can you see? Let me off the first one also. Sometimes you have to ensure that your Bluetooth is connected properly, because sometimes it might misbehave, you understand? So you have to ensure a tight connection. This is the red. This is the red. The other one. See? I'm switching them off again. So I believe you should be able to do this one. This is the second one. This is the third one. This is the first one. So try and practice them, and you'll be glad you did. Thanks for watching, and you can use this also to drive any of the appliances. If you look at the Bluetooth, if you look at the app, you have bulb, you have fan, you have AC, and you have TV, so you can use it to drive anything. But I just use this bulb because it's an experimental setup. That's why. Thank you for watching. And the next project I think will be on IoT using IFTT protocol or TeamSpeak and the likes. So you'll be able to control anything from any part of the world so far you're connected with the internet. You get this? So, and this one too can work within the range of 1 to 100 meters, which is still very good enough. Thanks for watching. Do like, subscribe, and click the bell button. Click the bell button for more information. Thank you very much.